Welcome to the Business of Design podcast. I'm Cheryl Horn, Director of Operations for Business of Design. A lot has changed at Business of Design since this episode originally aired. For the latest information and rates on events and membership at Business of Design, head to businessofdesign.com. Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to Business of Design and this special edition Business of Design Business Alert, Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. Wow. Things can change quickly, can't they? But some things don't change. At Business of Design, our focus has always been to provide you, the hard-working design professional, with the tools and strategies you need to transform your business and thereby transform your life. Our focus remains steadfast. However, world conditions are changing rapidly. As Advocate-in-Chief at Business of Design, I want you to know that we are ready to provide the leadership and resources you need to successfully navigate these uncertain times. We will get through this together. Effective immediately, Business of Design is supplementing its regularly scheduled podcasts with ongoing Business of Design Business Alert podcasts. The BOD Business Alerts will focus on narrow topics that are relevant to you right now and drop with greater frequency than our weekly BOD podcast programming. For the record, I want you to take comfort in the fact that this is not my first rodeo. I have survived, even thrived through 3 prior massive shifts which lead to recession. In fact, I launched my design firm in 1991 in the midst of a recession. All that to say, there are proven strategies and solutions that I have used in the past and will implement again. I will share all of these with you in the weeks ahead. So rest assured, while you do need to take this seriously starting today, you do not have to do everything that is going to be required of you immediately. In fact, it's really important, I think, to roll out solutions and adopt a strategy in a thoughtful manner. So we're going to help you do that. We are going to discuss closing the loop on funds you are owed and funds you owe to others. Yes, you may need to discuss new terms with suppliers to help you with cash flow, but it is important to remember your suppliers are human beings too, and they are dealing with the unfolding crisis the same as you are. If you're already using Business of Design systems and strategies, you are not facing a crisis of cash flow today because you have collected funds owed to you in the prescribed fashion. For others, there are going to be some painful lessons ahead. We can help you mitigate the damage. For those of you who have staff, we will address specific issues you face and help you assess some tough choices. For everyone, we will look towards the future and determining who you are going to be now that you know more. By the way, I am going to use the word recession. Do not be afraid, it is just a word. It may impact your business, it may even impact your life, but it cannot derail you from your decision to survive and thrive. Make no mistake, you are going to be called upon to lead with authority, to set the example, and to make some very difficult decisions. It will be helpful for you to have a trusted community of peers at your side. On Monday, March 23rd, we will release the next BOD Business Alert podcast. It is an interview which I will record this weekend with David C. Baker. David is a business and thought leader who has counseled many organizations into stronger positioning and through challenging transitions like the one to come. Please make time for BOD Business Alert podcasts. In addition, we have some free content coming up for members and non-members alike. On Monday, March 23rd at 1 p.m. EST, we are scheduling a free BOD Business Alert webinar. The free BOD Business Alert webinar is open to everyone, not just paid members of Business of Design. To join the free webinar, you must sign into your Business of Design account or register for a free account at businessofdesign.com. From there, head to the events section to register. Space is limited to the first 100 people who sign up. We will hit capacity, so act quickly. Members, this content, like regularly scheduled group coaching calls, will be available online at businessofdesign.com, and in this case only, the recording will also be available to anyone who needs it. We haven't forgotten about you, our dear members. We are also rescheduling our monthly BOD group coaching call. This is for premium monthly and annual Business of Design members only. The date is Wednesday, March 25th, again, 1 p.m. EST. You may recall this was canceled because I was supposed to be in Bali. Maybe you were supposed to be somewhere else too. We thought it prudent to reschedule this following the free BOD Business Alert webinar so members would have an opportunity to ask follow-up questions and cover anything not previously mentioned. As with all premium member group coaching calls, the recording will be available to all members. And everyone, please watch your inbox for Business of Design newsletters in the coming weeks. All the information for these events is available there. If you are not already signed up to receive our newsletters, you can register for a free account at businessofdesign.com. We will launch a newsletter tomorrow with links to each of the events I'm talking about today. We do have more free services to announce, one of them prompted by our very own premium Facebook community. Listen to these. First, from designer Alexa Harris-Rolfe. We did ask permission before using anyone's name, by the way. Alexa writes, "A few thoughts to share during this time of hunkering down and social distancing. Personally, I have never had time to work on my business. This seems the perfect time to schedule a few hours a day to identify some of the things I need to change, revise, and implement or learn. I plan on re-listening to Business of Design's 15 steps." Christine Marie Craig says, "I am not panicking. I am taking this time to learn better practices and focus on my role as a business owner and employer. Time for me to crack open those BOD videos I didn't have time for." In response to these comments and many more like them, Business of Design is adding a weekly free BOD Bootcamp webinar available to monthly and annual members. This is for anyone who would like additional support to move through Business of Design programming. Here's what that's going to look like. If you are ready and able to work on your business, please consider joining us for the free BOD Bootcamp webinar each Thursday from March 30th to April 30th. We will review each section of BOD's 15-step project management strategy in detail, with special attention paid to those aspects needed to help you transition through the next phase of the economy. I will assign homework. I will answer individual questions. This is an important way we can share our experience, strength, and hope with each other and as a community while building for the future. I want you to know that we take our role and our responsibility as leaders in this community seriously. Team BOD is meeting on a regular basis to determine how we can best be of service, to anticipate your needs, and help you get ahead of what is coming. I don't want to paint a picture of doom and gloom. You are going to be asked to participate in the health and strength of your company over the next months. I also want to acknowledge there are those of you who are really scared right now. You have feelings of fear and sadness, anger, confusion. I want you to know you're not alone, and I want you to know there hasn't been a recession or a shift yet that has remained permanent. If you're not yet a member of Business of Design, but you are an interior design professional, I want you to know you're part of our family too. We plan to roll out more free events in the coming months. I want to end this podcast with a meditation I think is so beautiful, and it summarizes what the road ahead may look like. It is attributed to someone named Kitty O'Meara. However, there's a bit of a mystery there. We were not able to find out who Kitty O'Meara is. How is that possible in this age of social media? Still, her words are beautiful, and I do want to share them with you. And the people stayed home and read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art and played games and learned new ways of being and were still and listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced, some met their shadows, and the people began to think differently, and the people healed. And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses and made new choices and dreamed new images and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully as they had been healed. You are not alone. And I want you to remember something. Our work is important. We care for people's homes. We care for their families. We care for their community. We are caregivers. You can make a decision right now to survive and even thrive. Stay in the moment, count your blessings, and we will get to work. Until next time, my friends, be well.
Thank you for being a part of the Business of Design community. If you love what you hear on the podcast, take the next step by signing up at businessofdesign.com. As our thank you, you'll gain access to Business of Design's 15-step project management strategy, a free introductory course which includes 3 Business of Design systems you can implement for immediate results. And when you're ready for success, a Business of Design membership, monthly or annual, will dramatically improve your business and your life. What are you waiting for? Together we will achieve extraordinary results. Start today.